This news update is brought to you by
Grab somebody and tell them hello. Your happiness will be connected to flow. Smile and cheer because that is we flow. Grab somebody and tell them hello. With your hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air. This is how we flow, yeah. Grab somebody and tell them this is how we flow.
This is the Barbados Today afternoon news update for Thursday, July 23rd. Thank you for joining us. I am Marie-Claire Williams. The University of the West Indies Seismic Research Center is reporting heightened seismic activity at Grenada's underwater volcano Cahill Energy, and the alert level has been raised from yellow to orange. A statement from the center says a strong continuous signal was observed on instruments monitoring the volcano from 1:25 to 3 a.m. today. The statement says further that for the period since July 11th, a total of more than 200 micro and small earthquakes of varying magnitudes have been recorded. The largest, prior to the strong signal, less than magnitude 3.0. There have also been observations from divers of degassing occurring off the west coast of Grenada in the Molinier Sculpture Park area. A Christchurch family is in mourning today after the body of missing 18-year-old Devon Prescod was found early this morning. Barbados Today's Anesta Henry has that story.
After just over 24 hours of intense searching, the family members of Devon Prescod of Fairy Valley, Christchurch, worst nightmare came true when his body was brought ashore at Long Beach, Christchurch by a relative around 5:50 this morning. Prescod reportedly left home around 9 a.m. on Tuesday to go fishing at Sea Rock near Paragon, Christchurch. The alarm was raised at 10 o'clock on Tuesday night when his mother, Delia Prescod, realized he had not returned home. Since then, residents of the close-knit community and the Barbados Coast Guard had been searching for the teenager. But this morning, scores who gathered at the scene were in a distraught state as they watched the lifeless body laying on the beach covered in a white cloth. Some of his friends who are accustomed to going fishing with him were overcome with grief. One young man who collapsed at the scene had to be rushed for medical attention. His mother, who sat and watched the body for a while before she was taken away from the scene, quietly wept. His father, Julian Bartlett, who was hoping that the teenager was found alive, remained composed, but sadness and sorrow could clearly be read on his face. Anesta Henry, reporting for Barbados Today.
Barbadians came out in their numbers last night to send a message to Cahill Energy that they do not support plans for the controversial waste-to-energy plant. Government has already signed a memorandum of understanding with Cahill for the project, but members of the public attended a town hall meeting at the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Center with a team of consultants led by Cahill CEO Claire Cohen, and they made their positions known. Some ignored the request for written questions, as seen here at the proceedings.
I want to say, and I want to say it very strongly, that the government is not paying for this project. And we did not find any health and safety issues. We gave absolutely nothing to the government. We are not importing waste onto the island. Nobody wants to do that. I understand that. We have no intention of doing that. But I'm telling you, billowing smoke that comes out, and that's what bunker C fuel is.
Yeah, no, that's diesel. Diesel.
You didn't expect us to be perfect, did you? Is anyone in the room perfect? Shout, we didn't boo. It's just not professional. Do you want people to answer questions so you can get information?
Police are seeking the public's help in locating 16-year-old Ocean Adams of Evelyn Avenue, Belleville, St. Michael. Police say she left home around 8 p.m. on July 11 and has not been seen since. At the time, she was wearing black shorts, a purple chiffon print shirt with a black tank top and a pair of black and white slippers. She's about 5 feet 6 inches tall, of slim build and dark complexion. She has black hair styled in dreadlocks and has a scar in the center of her forehead. Police are asking anyone with information on her whereabouts to contact emergency number 211 or the nearest police station. Veteran Calypsonian Red Plastic Bag wants organizers of the Sweet Soca competition to do more to ensure the show lives up to its name. RPP is suggesting that they make the prize money more attractive to reflect what performers put into the annual show in terms of music, presentation, lighting, and costume.
The level of the show, in terms of what you have to put out there, and it's quite expensive. I must add that the returns are not really commensurate with what we have to put in. But and I hope one day that we can rectify that.
Do you think there should be a bigger Sweet Soca prize?
I believe that for what we have to put in to make that show a spectacle, I believe that we really have to look at what we're getting as prize money. Because I mean, most of all, the key thing here is the car, and when you win the car, you still have to become a salesman after that, because you need to sell it. And more often than not, I've had a time when I actually sold a car for $35,000 more than the value of it, because it's not easy to sell the car. But it's clear that if you go into that competition, in terms of what you put in, you can very well lose. You can very well end up in the red if you don't win.
Barbados got its first medals of the 2015 PanAm Games in Toronto yesterday, first from Akila Jones, who set a new national mark when she scaled the bar at a height of 1.91 to take the bronze medal. It was a clean sweep for the Caribbean in the event, as St. Lucia's Laverne Spencer took gold at a height of 1.94, while silver went to Antigua and Barbuda's Priscilla Frederick, who cleared the bar at 1.91. She took silver by virtue of fewer knockdowns of the bar than Jones. And Ramon Gittins took silver in the 100 meters in a season-best time of 10.07 seconds last night. Canada's Andre DeGrasse won gold in 10.05 seconds, while bronze went to Antoine Adams of St. Kitts and Nevis. He clocked a season best of 10.09 seconds.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Our valued partners for the BT Cropover Superstar Competition: Flow, Banks, the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Izumi Media, and Liberty Store.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Got it in my hand, yeah. My Barbados, my bank. Got to understand, yeah. My Barbados, my bank. Ain't nothing like a core bank spare. None of them others just can't compare. You just got to love that taste. It's the world-class thing this land makes. Whether I'm cruising or at a bar, whether I'm at home, my bank spare is never far. For this blessing, got to give God thanks. My Barbados, my bank.
In news from the region, the United States has made a formal request for the extradition of former FIFA executive Jack Warner. He is wanted on charges of racketeering, wire fraud, and money laundering conspiracy. Warner was among 14 football officials and marketing executives who were arrested in May as part of U.S. investigations into corruption in the football governing body. Trinidad's Attorney General Gavin Nichols says the extradition hearing will begin on Monday. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is defending a nuclear deal with Iran, calling it the only viable option to a peaceful resolution of the issue. He told the U.S. Senate's Foreign Relations Committee that Washington set out to dismantle Iran's ability to build a nuclear weapon, and they achieved it. Kerry is expected to face tough questions as Congress reviews the deal over the coming weeks. And that's the afternoon news. For more news, you can log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Line TV or Mix 96.9 FM. I am Maricla Williams. Good afternoon.
Our valued partners for the BT Popover Superstar Competition: Flow, Banks, the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Izumi Media, and Liberty Store.